Angels and Biscuits, CSTL here, and today's video is a little different, but also hopefully going to be a little fun. So, I really enjoy watching the SuperCarlinBrothers. They have really great theories. They do really fun, like, quiz, competition videos, all this fun stuff. If you haven't checked out SuperCarlinBrothers, I recommend you do so. One of their recent videos, they decided to resort themselves into their Hogwarts houses. And instead of taking the quiz themselves, they took the quiz for each other. So Jay took the quiz for Ben, Ben took the quiz for Jay, and it was a fun time. And they were like, everyone, you should give it a try. Have someone else take the sorting quiz for you that should know you. And, it was fun. And I liked the idea, which brings us to this video. Also, I will link the SuperCarlinBrothers video where they sorted each other in the description if you would like to go check that out, and probably link it in that thingy up in the corner. But yeah, so for today's video, I had my boyfriend take the sorting quiz for me. I haven't watched it yet, so this will be, my reaction to it, and we'll see where he sorts me. For a little background, I am a hard Slytherin. Like, every time I have taken this quiz, like every time I take the Pottermore one, every time I take a non-Pottermore one, it is always Slytherin. I used to always want to be in Ravenclaw, but I would still always get Slytherin. I finally accepted my Snick family, and I love being in Slytherin. I honestly had nothing against the house. It was just green. I don't like the house colors. I don't like green, and I was just very, like, why? Why can't they have a better color? Because I like Slytherin. I like the house. I like it. It's good. But yeah, so in the past, I am always a Slytherin, so we'll see if my boyfriend still sorts me into Slytherin or not. He is a Hufflepuff, for the record. I don't know if that matters for taking this quiz, but his house is Hufflepuff. Mine has always been Slytherin. So we'll see how well he knows me and how well he sorts me. And just one more thing before we get into the sorting. I did not use Pottermore. I didn't want to set up a new account or resort any of my other ones. So I am using the Wizardmore site, but I also prefer Wizardmore because they give you the percentages at the end, not just like, oh, here's your house, Slytherin. It gives you your percentages from all the houses. I kind of like it. Also, I just didn't want to make a whole new account. And yeah, so we're using Wizardmore, not Pottermore. And if you want to use Wizardmore, I will also link that down in the description. But anyway, let's get right into the sorting. I have coffee and the video, which I will play up on the screen so you can follow along with me. Yeah, let us begin. Okay. Dawn or dusk? Dusk is fair. I'm a night owl. Forest or river? I might pick river. Moon or stars? Stars, huh? Okay, we'll pause there for a hot minute. Because that one's tough for me. I could pick stars because I like space. I think that's probably what he was thinking, because I love galaxy themed things, and I love staring up, at stars, and it's just, even though it makes me a little motion sick looking up at stars at night, but I like to do it. I like stars, but I also like the moon, especially a full moon. It's pretty. I like it. So, stars is fair. I don't know what I would have picked if I was going to retake it, because it changes a lot. I could have picked moon, but I also could pick stars. So I guess it's fair. It's fair. Next one. Which of the following would you most hate people to call you? Ordinary, ignorant, cowardly, or selfish? Survey says Ignorant. Okay. That's fair. Alright, after you have died, what would you most like people to do when they hear your name? Miss you but smile, ask for more stories about your adventures, think with admiration of your achievements. I don't care what people think of me after I'm dead, it's what they think while I'm alive that counts. Okay, survey says... What was that? Think what did he pick? Think with admiration of your achievements. I don't know. I think maybe there is a part of me, I guess, that would like my achievements remembered, but also I'd like people to miss me and smile. But I guess it's okay. That's an okay answer. How would you like to be known to history? Wise, good, great, or bold? Survey says wise? Yes, okay. I would pick wise. Alright. Next one. Given the choice, would you rather invent a potion that would guarantee you love, glory, wisdom, or power? Ooh, let us see what he picked. Power? What? Really? Power? I have questions. I have questions on why this one. Why we picking... Really? Like, I probably would have picked wisdom. You know, like, knowledge, books, power. Okay. Next one. Once every century, the flutterby bush produces flowers that adapt their scent to attract the unwary. If it lured me, it would smell of what? A crackling log fire, the sea, fresh parchment, or home? Ooh, this one's good. Okay, what did he pick for me? I have an idea where he might go for that. Ooh, fresh parchment. Okay, I bet the logic was books, because I love the smell of books. I do love books. So that, accurate. I'd probably pick fresh parchment myself, so that one is an accurate answer. Moving on. 4 goblets are placed... Oh, wait, no. Nope. Wait. Oh, he was a little undecided. Oh, okay. We landed with parchment. He almost picked home, which is fair because I like being at home. I'm an introvert. You know, I like my comforts, but I also love books and parchment because books smell like parchment. Okay. Next, 4 goblets are placed before you. Which would you choose to drink? The foaming, frothy, silvery liquid that sparkles as though containing ground diamonds, smooth, thick, richly purple drink that gives off a delicious smell of chocolate and plums, the golden liquid so bright that it hurts the eye and which makes sunspots dance all around the room, the mysterious black liquid that gleams like ink and gives off fumes that make you see strange visions. Okay, this one's tough for me too, because I think my answer has changed a lot. Like, also, is it dependent on the day answer? Because silvery liquid with sparkles as though containing ground diamonds is a temptation for me, but also a mysterious black liquid that makes you see strange visions kinda sounds fun. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Although he may go chocolate and plums, because I do like chocolate. Well, let's see where he goes with this one. Oh, we went. Whoops, too far. Mysterious black liquid that gleams like ink. Okay. Okay, so we've landed on the mysterious black liquid that gleams like ink and gives off fumes that makes you see strange visions, which, that's fair. I might 100% have picked that one myself. Alright. What kind of instrument most pleases your ear? Violin, trumpet, piano, or drum? I'd probably pick piano. Violin is a acceptable second choice, which is looking like where he's going. Oh, no. Back and forth. What? Whoa, what? Trumpet? No, okay. Violin makes a lot more sense. You enter an enchanted garden. What would you be most curious to examine first? A silver leaf tree bearing golden apples, fat red toadstools that appear to be talking to each other, the bubbling pool in the depths of which something luminous is swirling, statue of an old wizard with a strangely twinkling eye. Now this one too, I always go back and forth between a few, so let's see where my boyfriend goes for this one. Silver tree with the golden apple? Was it a silver tree? Yeah, silver leafed tree bearing golden apples. Really? Really? That not the bubbling pool in the depths of which something luminous is swirling, or a wizard with a twinkling eye. But just because they're golden, is this a making like a I'm a Niffler joke? Okay. All right. 4 boxes are placed before you. Which would you try to open? The small tortoiseshell box, embellished with gold, inside which some small creature seems to be squeaking. The gleaming jet black box with a silver lock and key marked with a mysterious rune you know to be the mark of Merlin. An ornate gold casket standing on clawed feet, whose inscription warns that both secret knowledge and unbearable temptation lie within. Now that one might be me right now. The small pewter box, unassuming and plain, with scratch message upon it that reads, I open only for the worthy. Also a temptation, but then, like, if it doesn't open, then I'm not worthy, and then I'm sad. But I probably want to open all of these, honestly, but I think that golden casket's very tempting to me right now. Survey says... Okay. What? The small tortoiseshell box? What? Seriously? Yes, seriously, the small tortoiseshell box. I think I've never picked that one. Okay. So apparently I'm rescuing a creature today. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, next. A troll has gone berserk in the headmaster's study at Hogwarts. It's about to smash, crush, and tear several irreplaceable items and treasures. In which order would you rescue these objects from the Trolls Club if you could? A nearly perfected cure for dragonpox, then records, then handwritten book full of runes, student records, handwritten book, then dragonpox, and then book, dragonpox, I think, yeah, then records. Oh wow, there's a lot. Okay. Let me just think about this. For me, I'd probably pick mysterious parchment, dragonpox, and then student records. So let's see where he goes with this. This was a ponder. There is a lot of choices here. Wow, okay. He scrolls so fast. Okay. Mysterious handwritten book, dragonpox, records. Okay, we've lined up on this one. Cool. Next one. Which of the following do you find most difficult to deal with? Hunger, cold, loneliness, boredom, being ignored. Boredom? Hunger? Hunger. I mean, I don't like to be hungry, that's true, and I can get hangry, that's... Okay. Would you rather be envied, imitated, trusted, praised, liked, or feared? Oh, I don't even know. Maybe praised. Envied? I swear to God. Feared? Really? Really? That's where we're landing? Feared? Why? Why though? I should have also had him explain his choices, but we were in the same room. We couldn't do that. That one's getting a question later. that one's getting a question. Which would I choose? Power to read minds, invisibility, superhuman strength, speak to animals, change the past, change your appearance at will. If he does not pick this one, because I am a cosplayer, if I do not see power to change my appearance at will, we are definitely having a conversation later. Okay, that is correct. He made the correct choice there. There is no other right choice for that one. What are you most looking forward to learning at Hogwarts? Okay, apparition and disapparition, transfiguration, flying on broomstick, hexes and jinxes, all about magical creatures and how to befriend them, secrets about the castle, every area of magic I can. Oh boy, okay. I kind of like apparition, but at the same time, I know I sometimes pick every area of magic I can. But we'll see. Let's see. Survey says what? All about magical creatures? Really? Really? A lot of animal things this time. Like, I'm not that big into animals. Just because I cosplay Newt, okay? Just because I cosplay Newt does not mean... I don't think I've ever picked that one either. Unless he's thinking I'm going to befriend a dragon. Just because I do that a lot in D&D does not mean I would do that at Hogwarts. Okay, I would befriend a dragon. I would. But you don't get to befriend dragons a lot in the Harry Potter universe. So, just saying. I also have questions for that choice. Okay. Which of the following would you most like to study? Centaurs, goblins, merpeople, ghosts, vampires, werewolves, trolls. So, honestly, my two answers are usually vampires or werewolves. Maybe a centaur. But, you know, vampires and werewolves are on the top of my supernatural list, so we'll see. Oh, we're going werewolves today. That might be because I've had a teen wolf obsession lately, and I'm very into werewolves at the current time. So that is acceptable. It's fair. I would have accepted vampires or werewolves. Really depends on the day, which one I would have picked. You and two friends need to cross a bridge guarded by a river troll who insists on fighting one of you before he will let all of you pass. Do you attempt to confuse him into letting all three of you pass without fighting? Suggest drawing lots to decide which of you will fight. Suggest all three of you should fight without telling the troll. Volunteer to fight. I'd probably want to confuse him, but that's, you know. Let's see. Survey says... Yeah, okay, we're on the same page. I would attempt to confuse. Have you seen me? Like, I'm a small person. I'm not, like, volunteering to fight. That's for sure. Okay. Next one. One of your housemates has cheated in an exam by using a self-spelling quill. Now he has come top of the class in charms, beating you into second place. Professor Flitwick is suspicious of what happened. He draws you to one side after his lesson and asks you whether or not your classmate used a forbidden quill. What do you do? Whew, okay. Would I lie, say I don't know, and hope someone else tells Professor Flitwick? Tell Professor Flitwick that he ought to ask your classmate, and resolve to tell your classmate that if he doesn't tell the truth, that I will. Tell Flitwick the truth. If your classmate is prepared to win by cheating, he deserves to be found out. Also, as you are both in the same house, any points he loses will be regained by you for coming in the first place. I might pick that one. It's either that or... No, it's probably tell Professor Flitwick, and if classmate is prepared to win by cheating, he deserves to be found out. I feel like that's what I would pick. Oh, hey, we're on the same page. Let's wait for it. Make sure. No, yep, we're on the same page. Okay, next one. A muggle confronts you and says that they are sure you're a witch or wizard. Do you ask what makes them think so? Agree ask whether they'd like a free sample of a Jinx, agree and walk away. I'd probably, or tell them you were worried about their mental health, offer to call a doctor. I'd probably agree and walk away, leaving them wonder whether or not I'm bluffing. Well, either way, he picked a sassy response, so it's fine. It's okay. Which nightmare would frighten me the most? Standing on top of something very high and realizing there's nothing to stand on from keeping me from falling. An eye at the keyhole windowless room in which you were locked. Waking up to find that you are neither your friends or family have any idea who you are. Being forced to speak in such a silly voice that hardly anyone can understand you. Oh, okay, this one's tough. Maybe the windowless room? Or maybe waking up and nobody knows who I am. That would kind of suck. I'm not afraid of heights, so I don't think that one is for me, but let's see. Really? Well, so he picked the being forced, forced to speak in such a silly voice that hardly anyone can understand me. That would probably get on my nerves a bit, so I guess that's fair. Which road tempts you most? Wide, sunny, grassy lane, narrow, dark, lantern-lit alley, twisting, leaf-strewn path, cobbled streets. So I like cobbled streets lined with ancient building. That's probably the one I would pick myself, but a narrow, dark, lantern-lit alley is fine. I also like those. But I like cobblestone streets with old buildings. I do. I really like those. Late at night, walking alone on a street, you hear a peculiar cry that you believe to have a magical source. What would I do? Proceed with caution, keeping one hand on my concealed wand and an eye out for any disturbance. Draw your wand and try to discover the source of the noise. Draw wand, stand ground. Withdraw to the shadows to await developments while mentally reviewing the most appropriate defensive and offensive spells. I don't really go over plans like that in my head. I'd probably proceed with caution or draw a wand and try to discover the source of the noise. I feel like those are where I would go with this. Whoa, okay, I missed that. Survey says what? Withdraw into the shadows. Okay. Okay. What pet would I take to Hogwarts? Now, if he picks anything but a cat, wrong. I always pick cat. I don't think I've ever picked not a cat. I don't care which cat, but I would pick a cat. Survey says, come on, cat. I did not think this would be such a hard decision. Unless he's debating which cat. In which case that's fair, because picking... Aw, Black Kitty! Acceptable. I will love him forever. Okay, so next one. Black or white? Black, that's... yeah. Heads or tails? Tails, also yeah. Left or right? I'd probably pick right myself, but that one's a hit or miss for me. That question, you know. So let us see our results, because I think that means we're done. Wow, okay. So we got a Ravenclaw at 35% and a Slytherin at 30%. For me, those two are usually swapped. And we have Gryffindor in last place. Fair. I am usually never a Gryffindor. And Hufflepuff, third place at 19%. So the 16% Gryffindor makes a lot of sense. I am very much not a Gryffindor. I do usually have a lot of Ravenclaw traits, and that's usually when we do this percentage on Wizardmore, when I do the percentages, right? Ravenclaw usually is second. So, you know, it's not bad. Like, this sorting he did okay. He knows me pretty well. There's a few things we're going to have to talk about, but overall, I think he did a pretty good job. I'm a little surprised that I did not land up in Slytherin, but I guess I wasn't the one taking the quiz, and I would have answered a couple things differently for sure. That probably would have put me over onto the Slytherin table. It's not like I'm that far off, like 30 and 35% are pretty darn close. You know, I don't mind being sorted Ravenclaw. But we do have some questions. Whoops. It's fine. We're done with that. But we do be having some questions we're going to talk about later. So there is my someone else sorts me into my Hogwarts house video. Me, the Slytherin, had my boyfriend sort me, my Hufflepuff boyfriend sort me, and he sorts me into Ravenclaw. However, I think I am going to keep Slytherin as my house. I have been very happy with it. However, I am not unhappy that he landed me in Ravenclaw. Like, that's fair. It's usually between the two. Ravenclaw is pretty close to Slytherin when I take it. It's never won when I take it, but it's come, pretty close. So that's fine. He knows me fairly well. That is where we have landed. He knows me fairly well, and we only have a few things we need to talk about. But yeah, so my camera looks like it is about to die. So that is all I have for you guys today. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I would totally appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time.